Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Crits, and today I wanted to talk about the quick fix. I personally used to really like the quick fix because it allowed me to pocket scouts, and a good scout, in my opinion, is one of the stronger classes. I don't like scouts themselves, they're very annoying. However, a scout that's being killed by a medic, no one knew how to cope with that, and unfortunately, Meet Your Match devastated that entire quick fix strength. Because now the quick fix is basically useless in my opinion. So not basically useless, it's the least useful of all the miniguns. Mediguns. I play too much heavy. And so these mediguns are all very similar in the fact that they have an Uber. However, the quick fix Uber seems the least powerful in my opinion, because yeah, you heal faster, but a few stickies or a crit rocket coming your way will just obliterate you. And at least with the crit creek, you can at least, devastate them before they devastate you. The Vaccinator grants 100% resistance against critical hits, so you have nothing to worry about there. No random crits are gonna get you. Stock Uber literally makes you invincible, so the only thing that can stop you is environmental hazards. However, the quick fix, it doesn't provide resistance against Ubers. It provides resistance against knockback. So pirates can't stuff quick fix Ubers that easily, but if the enemy team has a decent sniper on their team, that sniper's gonna get you, and he doesn't even have to try too well. So in this gameplay, you're gonna see me pocket a few different people. I don't know how good the quick fix Uber is in competitive, but I've heard that it's good. So I'm gonna go with the assumption that whoever told me that was right, and the quick fix Uber is good in competitive. So if the quick fix Uber is good in competitive, that's a massive buff to the quick fix, because the quick fix is basically godlike in 6v6. I'm assuming that because the buffs are smaller, yeah, but you can heal people in an instant. However, I would recommend the stock Uber over the quick fix in pubs, but I'm getting off track here. What I was talking about? Oh yes, I was talking about the quick fix. Its main trump for me used to be that you could catch up with scouts and pocket them, because rarely did people actually pocket scouts, but when they did, no one knew how to stuff a scout Uber. I mean, you could still use the pyro air blast technique, but it's an overhealed scout running at you with a medic behind them. That's one of the scariest things to behold on the other end of the gun. However, Meet Your Match messed everything up, so now you can pocket scouts with every single Uber. It is more effective to pocket a scout with like a stock Uber or even a Kritzkrieg, but it used to be fun. It used to be that one special medigun for me. It used to be like the odd one out. I never used it when I seriously tried to win. I only used it when I just wanted to have some fun and pocket a few scouts. Now in this video, you might have seen me already off class. That's because my team just did not take any care of me. And I needed to take care of that teleporter. Turns out it was already destroyed. So yeah, it's the quick fix has a very sad story with me. It's the opposite of the overdose. The overdose used to be horrible, but now it's hopefully Valve are gonna make it a good weapon. But it's also the opposite of the story of the Vaccinator. The Vaccinator used to be horrible. Like, you could never use the Vaccinator in a serious game, unless you were some kind of god with the Vaccinator. Still, the Vaccinator has the highest skill ceiling out of all the mediguns, but with that, it can easily be the most effective of mediguns as well. Its only weakness is really a coordinated fire, you know, a bunch of people coordinating against you, but I mean, seriously, like, if you were getting into a 1v1 with a soldier, all you needed to do is just pull out and pop an Uber. That soldier had nothing against you unless he had a beggar's bazooka. That soldier had nothing. He had no, like, card that he could use to destroy you. He had no moves left, nothing. The soldier's dead. I mean, you have 2.5 seconds to run to your team and get help. And even then, if you have more Ubers up your sleeve, you can have up to 10 seconds to run away from that soldier. And 10 seconds is a pretty darn long time in game terms. You can cross quite a large amount of the map as the second fastest class in 10 seconds. So you will not only outrun the soldier, but he will not be able to outdamage you unless even random crits can't even do it. Unless he has a teammate coming to help him, he can't outdamage your Uber. He can't do nothing. But then again, I'm getting off track again. Oh god. So the quick fix. It's like if I had to sort all the mediguns into 3 categories of good, okay, and bad. The stock and the vaccinator would be up at the top on good. In the line between okay and good would be the Kritzkrieg. And on okay, it would be the quick fix. None of the mediguns are bad in my opinion, though. You can use all of them and still be a very, very successful medic. And I think that actually the easiest one to use may actually be a quick fix, because you don't actually need to keep your heal beam on someone for that long, and people can't really stuff your Uber that easily. The only way they can actually stuff your Uber is by killing you. So I think the quick fix is the easiest to use, so it's very good for new players. But the vaccinator is horrible for new players. So yeah, just to wrap things up, if you're going medic, you should almost always use the crossbow as a primary. The only time you should ever use the Blutsager, the syringe gun, or the overdose, or whatever on earth you want to be using, is, well, no, you should never do that. You should always use the crossbow. Mediguns, stock or vaccinator, if you know how to use those. You know, stock, vaccinator if you know how to do that. Kritzkrieg maybe, and quick fix if you're feeling like you don't actually want to try to win, because I find that I almost never win with the quick fix. Melees, I would say the Ubersaw or the Solemn Vow. Those are my two good recommendations. Or in this clip I was using the frying pan, but I only use that because the frying pan is the most amazing weapon in the entire world, except for the golden frying pan. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm Mr. Kritz, and